Hey, Jason, Nightmare, how's it going? Good morning, good morning. We are live, 5 a.m., Sunday, 22nd. Beautiful day in the rockin' universe. Keep on moving it around, shifting it around. I've been working yesterday and today on the glycobiome and talking about how glycobiology and the glycocalyx is so critically important. But more to come on that. How are you guys doing today? Shaw, Misson, Romaine, Nightmare, and Jason, good morning. To the mighty tribe, I've got my new setup again. Kev, Amy, good morning. How's it going? I actually had a nice conversation with Dr. Saladino yesterday, offline, not recorded. Talked to him from Costa Rica. We'll see about getting a podcast with Kiltz and Saladino pretty soon. Let's see, Rome, Italy, hello from London, good morning. Good morning, Union Optical, how's it going? What is ATP? Adenosine triphosphate. So basically we need ATP in order to keep the nanomotor moving, right? In order to keep ourselves live and functional. And the fuel for the mitochondria is fatty acids to make ATP. I had a nice little discussion with Dr. Saladino, whether it's glucose or fatty acids, and maybe we should bring that one on live so we can all hear the debate on is it sugar, orange juice, honey, or is it fatty acids from fatty meats? That's what I say. Basically, we're burning our fatty meat. That's as simple as that. Dr. Berg Andrew, how you doing, my friend? Gabby. Edinburgh, Scotland. Awesome. I haven't been there yet, but I'm coming. Let's see. To T. Stubbs, Sugar Marie. Let's see. Marthan Rubio. How you doing? Let's see. Light Bruin. Light Bruins. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Wherever you're in this world, beautiful day. Wisdom Almighty, Wise Lion, Marcy, Bev. Mueller Hill, how you doing? I was wondering how you actually know if you're hungry on carnivore. Look at, if you see food, you want to eat food. I'm the same way, right? We're all kind of like, I see it, I want it, but it takes a little bit of strength to sort of like see it and not eat it. I'll give you that one. But look at, we're like Pavlov's dog, right? Oh, it's 8 a.m. It's breakfast, it's noon, it's lunch, it's 5 p.m., it's dinner. It's just the bell says go eat, go eat, go eat. But ultimately, you know when you're hungry when you know you're hungry. Again, it's kind of an interesting one. Is it ghrelin? Is it, what are the leptins? What are the things that drive your hunger? Basically kind of driven to food first, then reproduction, and then all the other stuff to keep those things going. But you got to have food, and we eat too frequently. We've been given the wrong story that you need to eat 3 to 6 meals a day. One meal once a day, very best way. I'll give you 1 or 2 snacks because you're used to it, you're addicted to it, but better not to do it in my opinion. I say that 1 meal a day is the very, very best way at night. But how do you know? Your stomach's growling, but the challenge is that many of us are carrying extra fat on our body, and what the right amount is depends on the circumstances, the environment, and the access to food. My bet is we're meant to be fat during the beginning of the winter, and then we're supposed to be skinny by the end of the winter, and then do the work to get fat again. So the cycle of skinny, fat is normal. But that's when your access to food was far, far, far less, essentially. So how do you know you're hungry? Well, I'm kind of always feeling like I could eat food if it's right there, especially if it's carbohydrates. Your brain says, wait a minute, carbohydrates, late summer, late fall, wherever that is, depending where you're at, you're going to want to pack up the carbs in order to get the fat to survive the winter. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Faye, how you doing, my friend? Let's see. Drink water if you're hungry. High saturated fat diet. Feral man. Absolutely. Look at, again, the idea of breaking our habits. That's one of the things. That's why the fasting is really good. you build the strength to break the habits. I've been off coffee now for 7 months. We're doing a 5-day fast, last meal tonight, whenever it is. And then your next meal is going to be Friday. But if you could do at least a 1 day, great. 2 days, fantastic. 3 days, oh my God. 4 and 5, masterclass. Join us on the Mighty Tribe tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have Dr. Vega with us, sharing these ideas. Again, I'm doing a live with Dr. Vega 9 a.m. this morning. And then I'm doing the Fertile Fireside Chat at 10 a.m. And then 11, I've got another one. I don't even know what it is yet. But Layla, how you doing? Cutting edge info and ideas. Again, see, most people don't know anything about the glycobiome. And the glycobiome, and we'll get this copy of this article, which is called a Glycobiology Review, Carbohydrates, Lectins, and Implications in Cancer Therapeutics. A really, really, really great one. Carolyn Bartozzi, and there's just a Nobel lecture she just did about a month or so ago, and it's radical stuff. When I talked to Dr. Saladino, he had heard about the glycocalyx, but most of us really don't understand the importance of the glycobiome, and the glycobiology is far more important than anything we ever know. And glucose is just another glycan, which is critical for glycobiology and glycosylation, right? Let's see, face, red, heart shape, Layla, Bev, off coffee, Bevy, 5.5 months. You are rocking, my friend. Bev Mueller-Hill, thank you. Daily, I need the daily positive inspiration daily, right? But you actually need it every single moment of your life, right? Don't wait. Let's see, flat earth for old man. Again, who came up with the earth is round or flat, or the earth was the center of the universe? No, the sun is. Wait a minute, none of us are. Remember, we're telling the human story that we think is right. This is just a story all of us are telling. Oh, wait a minute, I'm right. No, you're right. We're all fighting about who's right. Even these debates with like fruit and vegetables and honey are good. No, they're not. You should eat steak only. Listen, you're going to find what's right for you on this journey. And that's the most important part. You're the driver of your life. You're learning and discerning. And scientists have to be open to all different ideas. Our job is to, that's interesting. I was working to tell Dr. Saladino an idea that maybe glucose is just another glycan, and maybe fatty acids are the energy for our body, and maybe the liver is the most important organ in order to take amino acids and sugars via insulin and convert them to fat. And we had a really great, lively discussion. That's what I love about Dr. Saladino. Great, lively discussions about, I didn't know that. And Carolyn Bartozzi, rock on, amazing. Lisa, Layla, cutting edge every day. Face, red, heart-shaped. And Deuteronomics, you got to check out Laszlo Boros and the Deuteronomics University. We're going to be sharing more of that coming up. And who's in charge of your life, my friends? Look in the mirror, and there she, he, it is. Whatever you want to call yourself, you got this, right? Craig Faulkner, day 22, carnivore, from 3 meals a day and 2 snacks, 2 meals. Awesome. Again, I say whittle it down to 1 meal a day. Minimize the snacking, but if you're going to do it, make it steak, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream from time to time, but not all the time. Listen, carbon dioxide from the air, right? Plus, let's see, carbon dioxide from the air plus sunlight and water makes a carbon particle called a sugar. And the sugars latch on, they make a plant, right? And then they make some oils, and they make some proteins, and make some other things eventually in whatever that plant is. And basically, we then eat the plants, right? Break them down to sugars, and via insulin, they must be converted to fat or you die. Type 1 diabetics and liver failure patients cannot survive without fat. And that's the simple story. That's so amazing. All right, Amy, how you doing? Kev, John L. All right, good morning, Kev, Maggie, Rose, Harcum, Mary, again, best way to deal with caffeine withdrawal if I do the 5-day fast. Well, again, those on coffee or tea, I'm going to give you that. Listen, this is really to not eat food. If you're coffee, tea, all right, water, even some of your non-sweet sugar drinks, I guess that's maybe you got to figure that one out. But I think again, the one thing about caffeine, it can help you because it helps suppress the appetite, right? Fats, lead, hydrogen breathing leads oxygen. Carnivores, especially alcohol, require little water. That's absolutely correct. Ferrellman, yes. Again, we make water to tear depleted water and burning fat. See, we only burn fat. I'm gonna state that's my theory, hypothesis, and there is some stuff out there, but basically fat is where it's at. And if you're carrying an extra 100 pounds, you are stronger than most out there. That's the amazing part, right? All right, 22 days carnivore. That's awesome, Craig. JC, I've been doing decent sticking to carnivore diet, but I'm craving sloppy joes bad. Well, have a little bit of the sloppy joe, but get rid of the bread. Look at it. You're going to do your very best you can in life. Like, this is not meant to be torture. It's meant to be something exciting and fun and really strengthening, right? This is all about strengthening. Diesels burn oil and last much longer than Indy cars. Listen, if you're using any alcohol in your diet, deadly. And remember, if you're eating honey, fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, orange juice of any significance or frequency, it's not good. But no one that I've ever seen had an anaphylactic reaction to a ribeye steak. And burgers are better than anything. Get the fatty burger, throw in some liver, kidney and hearts and brain, grind it up, make a smash burger, add some butter, Malden salt, Redmond salt, Himalayan salt, whatever salt you want. You might find that, wow, that's amazing, right? That's amazing. All right, carnivore, Veracruz, my friend. Iggy, Diesels, that's right. All right, Populist. Let's see, GG Ebo, Kudlati. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Be Keto, Carnivore, and Fasting Journey. I started off the Mediterranean kid. And then I went to Weight Watchers, stupidities. No disrespect. Okay, Atkins, Paleo, Keto, Carnivore. And I've been in the Atkins, Paleo, Keto, Carnivore world for over 20 years. And I've been carnivore for almost 12. I'll be 67 March 12th. Never felt better in my life. The most amazing thing I've ever learned in life is that we are the lions, and lions eat fatty meat, and they rarely touch honey. Okay, never touch honey, oranges, orange juice, fruit, and fiber. Now, look, we're all having fun, by the way. There's no disrespect to my good friends out there that may eat the honey and fruits and vegetables, or they want to eat only vegetables, or they're only fish eaters. We are on this journey, Amalia, in journeying to have fun. Find what's right for you, right? Where the debate is a respectful conversation. This is no disrespect, right? And I'm not here to put anyone down and, oh my God, you don't know what you're talking about. My friends, we're just having a conversation because it's our story. That's it, right? All right, Antelli, good morning. Rachel Singletary, Rachel Elizab, Georgia, Beffy. All right, awesome. And check out drkiltz.com, cnyfertility.com, Kiltzy, Doc Kiltz, Dr. Rob Kiltz, whatever you want to call me. I'm on this journey for sharing what I've learned in a lifelong experience. And when I went carnivore almost 12 years ago, oh my God, bowel bleeding, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines. Adios. Now, do I love my ice cream or some fries from time to time? Yes. I only put very, very little sugar or no sugar in my ice cream. So listen, when you eat honey, fruit, fiber, seeds, nuts, the bark, the stem, the leaf, the root, the tubers, it's all sugar. All of it breaks down. Marcy, if a 5-day fast is too difficult for some, why not fat fast? Again, you can fat fast. Look at, if the 5 days you say, oh my God, I need some butter, do it. I need some bone broth, do it. This is your journey, right? This is not, oh my God, I didn't finish. Listen, we're on this to play and enjoy, right? We're learning together. This, I'm not convinced that you have to fast, but if you're suffering with bowel problems, migraines, kidney problems, skin problems, joint problems, cancer problems, diabetes problems, go down the list, autoimmune problems, carnivore and fasting are the two most things for lasting. Check out Sophia Clemens. No plants, none. Fatty meat, that's it. But yeah, I'm good with fat fasting. Absolutely, Marcy. I didn't realize I'll be 67, right on. Listen, I'm excited about 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Every single day of your life, you want to look at every part of it as the most amazing thing you've ever lived. That's it. That's the craziness of all of it, right? Who's in charge of your life? You are, right? Isn't that like crazy simple? You're in charge of your amazing life. That is it, right? All right. Best way to deal with caffeine withdrawal. Again, don't do caffeine withdrawal and a food fast at the same time. Listen, I actually envy the people that are on coffee because it's the suppressant. All right. All of us have a body with bone mass and have the muscles that are essentially the same, right? And if you're carrying an extra 25, 50, 100 pounds, well, ask just someone that says, oh, you're too overweight. He says, here's 100 pounds. You carry this around for a week. And I know Sean was, I think, having Max, steak and butter guy, lift some extra weights. I always keep these. I always keep this. So this one's a little heavier than normal. But again, if you're carrying the extra weights, you're a lot stronger than most. And by the way, obesity is not a disease. It doesn't cause any diseases. It's just another sign, I should say, that you're a high carb eater likely, and you're going to have carbohydrate damage, which is glycation, as opposed to glycosylation. Glycosylation is the normal binding of a sugar. Let me see if I can get you one of my. I think I can get this. Let's see how good or bad Kiltz is at this. The glycobiome, which is the part of this amazing great story that I really love. And I don't know if you can see this, but basically the cell membrane, all of our cell membranes, by the way, are made up of phospholipids. That means a phosphate group with the lipids, which are on the inside of the cell, because the phosphate group is water. It's able to work in a water environment and not dissolve. And the fats are on the inside because they're hydrophobic. They don't like the water. But then you got these proteins and all the sugars that link onto the fatty acids and the amino acids, which basically are how come we're all alive. When you look up glycobiology and the glycobiome, game changer, right? Let's see. I need your motivation every day, by the way. So yesterday I was a little late. I slept in a little bit more, but I still got on at 6 something. And I'm here at 5 a.m., live at 5. I may do some evening 5s and throw them in there. I'm working on it for the new year. But I'm working on, let's see, I'll be in Denver, KetoCon in Denver, Keto Denver. And I think it's on our links, Malcolm, and drkiltz.com should have a link and easy showing all of our books that we're selling, and also all of the conferences that I'll be at this year. I'll be in Austin, I'll be in Vegas, and I'll be here every day. Even when I'm at those meetings, I'm going to work to be here every single day. Carnivore require a little water. You don't need to be a raw carnivore, by the way. You don't need to eat eggs or butter or cream. I just say fatty meat and organ meats. I think are valuable. Personally. It's my 2 cents. Let's see. Whatever age you are, I'm young, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise. I was born a billionaire, born rich. Remember, the richness is in the vibrational energy within your mind, your body, your life, because you are the great creator of your life. That's it. Nothing else, no one else, right? Amazing, right? Amazing. All right. Let's see. Questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. Don't forget, you can go to Amazon and get the Family Building Guide and Kiltz's Keto, along with my daily inspirations. So I write them because I need them. I need the daily inspiration daily, right? Now look at, I need my coffee. Let's see, where's my, oh, there it is. Now, again, whether you're a Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, atheist, agnostic, whatever your religion is, all of the spiritual books written by humans have ideas that are radical, helpful for all of us. Again, you see, what we all need to do is begin to step back and be open to opposite ideas. And when we're open to ideas, science is critical to be open to opposite ideas. But what I notice in science, we shut down and we say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're wrong, right? Remember, let's see, was it Ludkin? Was chastised by it's going to come to me, the K ration, right? Oh my God, Ansel Keys, right? Ansel Keys basically said, Ludkin, you don't know what you're talking about. He was so forceful that all the naysayers, they stopped back, right? See, when people begin to argue with you, there are some people that like mud, pigs, and there are some people that like it, like me. I don't like the mud. I don't like to be in the argument side. I like to be in the discussion side where we go like, well, that's not what I learned. But tell me more about your story, why you think that might be true. And when we can see that more in the vegan, with the herbivore, the omnivore, the carnivore worlds, and we know that any of those diets, people could live a long time or not live a long time, right? And so it's kind of like, well, wait a minute. Do you know what you're talking about? Well, actually, not really, but I'm doing my very best to practice these ideas, and I infinitely read books and ideas. But what I've learned about scientific studies, quite commonly, they've got a mission of money. Okay, all of us need some money to do, I got to pay the light bill, the gas bill, the property taxes, and all these sort of things. Hockey Mom Avalon, good morning. Taba M, good morning. Explain a bit about hormone production and fat distribution types and what I mean. Let's see. Thank you so much for the questions, by the way. Listen, maybe the fat distribution isn't so critical, but the most important thing everyone needs to understand is that plants are anti-nutrients in many cases. They contain anti-hormones, anti-endocrines, endocrine disruptors, neurodisruptors, cardiovascular disruptors, brain disruptors, skin disruptors, joint disruptors. And so ultimately your hormones, estrogens, estrone, estradiol, progestins, testosterones, androgens, DHEA, cortisol, androstenedione, all of these are made by cholesterol. And cholesterol is a key important material, building block for your body, your mind, your life. sugars, in my opinion, are not good for us in any significance or frequency. And in your case, you may have an anaphylactic reaction and die fast. And then we say, oh, you have an allergy. But silently sick, that's our problem. There are a lot of these sugars from plants called glycans that may be inflammatory, lectins, oxalates, phytates, and more. They create an allergic reaction, but it's under the radar, under the surface. So now you got cancer and you're like, well, why did I get cancer? Well, it's just an allergic reaction. That's all it is. I know, listen, you can be vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, or carnivorian, whatever you choose, by the way. But if you're suffering like I suffered since I was a child, I was dyslexic, ADHD, OCD. I had migraines, bowel problems, joint problems, all sorts of problems, right? And through the years, I took drugs, I took over-the-counter prescription. I went to the median healer, the prayer healer, the massage healer, the acupuncture healer, the Reiki healer. I went carnivore. And voila, amazing, done, fixed. Wow. Critical, crazy, amazing. Amazing. That's it, right? Something that changed my life. And I'm only sharing this because as a physician, you know, it's kind of hard. It's a lot of snake oil science out there that you're trying to figure out. Now, wait a minute. What is the very, 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 very best answer here? Who's right? Well, wait a minute. Plants are good. Plants are not good. Meat is good. Meat's not good for you, right? But basically, we survive and thrive on fatty meat, organs meat, the very best. Look at my good friend, Dr. Anthony Chaffee. He's got some radical scientific ideas. Again, the cell of your body, the mighty mitochondria. Let's see if I've got a quick picture of the mighty cell, right? All right, we have, I don't know if you could all see this. It's a little tough in this, and I'll work on it. But basically, look at, we have all these organelles within the cell and the cell wall, right, which is made of fat. And then the proteins and the sugars are interspersed in there. And then we have the mitochondria that's making that ATP so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast, right? It's at the speed of light. See, all the molecular reactions are happening at the speed of light, but we talk about them like, well, first you turn glucose into pyruvate, and then pyruvate into acetyl-CoA, and then into ATP. Well, but why would you do that when you got fat everywhere? And why is it so hard to lose weight? Because your brain and body says, are you an idiot? You want to be skinny and have no fat? And then you're going to be fertilizer fast, and the plants are going, okay, let's just put another notch, right, on the gun butt, right, or on the chalkboard, on the tree, on the cave, right? It's another counting how we took down another human being, right? That's it. Fat thumbed it. What it means. All right. Let's see. I had a few cheat days, treat days, Hockey Mom. Listen, we are human beings. Treat from time to time, but most of the time, you are the Lion King, right? The lion, the lioness and the lion. We are the mighty tribe. Kiltz's mighty tribe. This is KMT, right? Kiltz's crazy KMT. Again, we're having fun with this. You gotta have fun in life. Like hockey is a great, great game, right? It's a gladiator game. It's a reproductive game, right? We're just showing ourselves off in order to get, hey, I like you. Oh, you're handsome, beautiful, cute, right? It's all to get reproduced. Even my good friends, all us on the internet, it's reproduction. That's the craziness, right? Aki Mom, learn my body just doesn't need that crap. I think it was a drug. Listen, take along, cut some fatty meat. If you want to get carnivore crisps or a carnivore bar, great. I say just take or get a burger. Make extra 10 smash burgers, cook them up, throw them in the freezer, take them out, put them in the bag or the bucket or whatever you're taking to work or out. That's what you want to be snacking on, right? You want to snack on the what we were built to snack on, right? We're meant to eat an herbivore, but not a plant. We're not plantivores, not, let's see, Don, what are you doing late, my friends? Listen, better late than never. And if you've missed me, I'm on reruns, as they say. Listen, every day you got to have an awesome thank you, God, Lord, Creator for the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator for the day. Let's see, we are on the 22nd, Sunday, awesome day. I'm supposed to go snowboarding today with my friend Steve. We'll see what happens just for 2 hours because I got a live with Bella at 5 Eastern time, 2 Pacific time. So if you haven't joined Bella's Steak and Butter Gang, be there. Like, oh, amazing group of people really sharing ideas that inspire me. I'm a member of the Steak and Butter Gang. All right. I am worthy of all your confidence, all your trust. There are people and things that deserve some of your confidence and trust, but only I deserve all of it. All right. This is a little Jesus always. Let's see where that goes, right? In a world that seems increasingly unsafe and unpredictable, I am the rock that provides a firm foundation of your life. Okay, it's Jesus speaking, right? And remember, Jesus is you and I. It's the prophet idea that you profit by your thoughts, and you and I are the gods. 3 magic words, U.S. Anderson. That's it. Rex, Craig, Don, Hockey, Mom, Avalon. We are in the game of life, right? You can lose every day, but you're playing the game, so you never lose, right? That's the amazing part. Longest fast, and what is the best tip you could give for anyone who may try the 5-day fast? Kev, I've only done 3 days. I have not gotten to 5 yet, so we're doing it together. What's the tip? Well, I need the treasure of the tribe. That's it. The treasure of the tribe will get us to that next level. JC, fat and red meat impacts cardiovascular system. Absolutely, JC. The cause of all disease is a plant-based, low animal fat diet. That's it. You and I have been lied to. Just read lipid lunacy, the clot thickens, and fat is not the cause of heart disease. That's it, JC. Cardiovascular disease is caused by plants. Find someone that eats no plants and fatty meat and look at what they look like, all right? Now, many of us have already been damaged because of years of propaganda. You've been propped up, and now many more people are saying it's okay to eat honey and fruits and juices. My friends, I say not of any significance or frequency. I had raccoons screaming on his roof, and I told him needs to stop feeding them. Don, oh my gosh, you're right. Maybe feed them meat, and they'll get the message. Are there laws against feeding wild animals like that in your community, maybe? All right, Amelia, again, Kev, good morning to my mighty tribe, to the Facebook, YouTube, Dr. Kiltz, and of course, the CNY Fertility tribe. And we're all in the tribe together, and there's infinite tribes, and we've been separated by distance. But over time, we've connected in ways, and now look at this, the airwaves, and it's energy, it's vibrational energy, right? It's what you can't see, which is the magic of all of our lives, right? Have faith in God and see God within yourself, your friend, your foe, your enemy, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousins, right? Those are labels, but ultimately, remember, we're just on the conveyor belt of life, and you've just been, mass produced as another human being. Boom. We're all the same on the basic inside, and the cellular anatomy and function is the same, right? All right. Yusuf, good morning, good afternoon. Diet 1 month carnivore. I get bloating, my stomach starts to make noise, and I feel like I need a toilet. Just a pure liquid. Minimize the water and separate the time between your food and your drinks maybe, but you're probably still healing your glycobiome, and the glycobiome, the glycocalyx, is like such a critical and important component of our bodies. Again, we are sugar coated, and like dissolves like, sugar dissolves sugar. You're dissolving your glycobiome in your teeth, your gums, your tonsils, your throat, your esophagus, your all of your body. And then your sugar levels are higher than they're supposed to be because you're eating plants and you're supposed to be eating a pig. Eat a pig, not a plant. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. This is the very best way, according to Kiltz. But again, you got to find what fits for you, because you are in charge of you. But you're more likely to be domesticated animal and follow what the dictators say if you eat plants. Because the last I looked, plants are addictive. And when people start saying that honey and juicing and fruits are good for you, they're addicted. They're trying to make an excuse, I think. Again, I'm just, in general, all of us, to tea, coffee, alcohol, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts. Now, again, this is no disrespect to anyone who's sharing that or is doing it. It's just, again, for all of us. Listen, I was a coffee addict forever. Do I like my ice cream from time to time? From time to time. Can I give it up and not do it every day? Absolutely. Now, do I love a treat? I love a treat. I treat and repeat from time to time, but every day, my friends, do not do it. All right, Greg Stockinger, let's see. Thanks for joining the Mighty Tribe. Monday, 7:30 p.m. Thanks for coming over, sharing your ideas, your recipes. Check out Keto for Fertility Cookbook on drkiltz.com. And then other books there are also really nice. Check it out. And you deserve to take care of you like you're the lioness and the lion. You're the temple. You're the Ferrari. When you have been taught that you're just another pig, cow, and sheep, you're just lining up for the feast. The problem is you and I be the feast, because they're addicting you and I to stuff you don't need, right? You don't need it, Kev. Pork belly. Oh, my God. I made some pork belly yesterday. Let's see. I love pork. Why do some people avoid, remember, we are long creators of a biased way of living. Our culture, our social, religious, our norms that we say, wait a minute, you can't do that. You're going to be kicked out. Let's see if I can. All right, let's see if I can show that. I'll show you in a second. You gotta be patient with Kiltz. This is my pork belly in my black grill for maybe about 3 hours. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. I'll get this up there. Maybe I'll Instagram. I'm bad sometimes. My team puts stuff up far better than Kiltz. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. What are you reading to inspire you every single day? From Dubai, Sadiqas. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation, my strong hold. Psalm 18:2. God is our refuge and strength, mighty and impenetrable to temptation. a very present and well-proven help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth should change, and though the mountains be shaken into the midst of the seas. All right, strength is in the mind and faith in God, and look in the mirror, and there we be. That's the story of humanity, right? All right, could you get diarrhea on a carnivore diet due to bile issues? Yeah, you can get diarrhea, Yusuf, from time to time, especially in the first 6 months. You're going to go through keto carnivore flus. Again, your glycobiome, your addictions, your body's going to say, wait a minute, you can't do a 5-day fast, let alone a 5-hour fast, right? I'm not going to let you do it. Your body is saying, you idiot, a famine's coming. You're going to get sick. Your neighbors are going to take away all your food or imprison you and not feed you for a month. You better have some fat on your booty. Right on. Let's see. Yes, I know, Sida. I know, Cav. I'm going to be good. No food shows, right? No food stories, none of it, right? It's just, we're going to do, maybe we should do a silent 1-hour meditation. Fasting boosts growth of hormones. It does, because it reduces all the inflammation. You see, we're poisoned by the plants. Again, there's nothing wrong with your hormones. It's just like you're intoxicating them because you're feeding them sugars, which cause glycation. And our plant sugars are not supposed to be eaten in any significance or frequency, in my opinion. Again, Joey Schwartz is now Joey Schwartz YouTube instead of Carnivore Camaraderie. Everyone's fighting. Who's right? You're not nice. You're rude. Oh, just be nice, right? Just be nice. Time to eat when you wake up at 5 a.m. JC, I get up at 3. I typically don't eat until 5 to 7 p.m. That is the mighty tribal way. Right on. Your body is already the master. Listen, I get on my bike. I do my bike work. I'll do my heavy lifting. The heavy lifting is critical for us, right? You got to do the heavy lifting. You got to do the hard to recognize that none of it is hard, because it's all easy. Because who decides hard and easy? Well, your opinion of the thing. That's all it is, right? All right, Batman 2, good morning to you, my friend, all around the globe. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. You are the master of your life. You're the driver and director of your life. If you're following the leader, you're likely a plant-based eater. But if you're a meanderer like a lion, well, you know what you eat: pigs, cows, and sheep. Right on. Let's see. Super Sven. Svet. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if I can't get all of these. Able to gain weight is more concerning. Absolutely. I'm in upstate New York, Syracuse. I'm from LA, born and raised, street kid in a gang, couldn't read, kicked out of school, father in jail. My father taught me much in that year he was in jail. And I read the Bible like he read the Bible. It gave me the strength to know that we're all suffering, and we're all sinners in one way or another. Forgive and let go, move on. Jesus said, love and forgiveness, non-judgment, right? Do it. And if he can get off that cross and do all the work he did, you can do anything. It's just a story, right? It's another human story. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's keep building the momentum that we can help more mommies and men be masters, because we are the master lion class. And we know that. Don't be duped by the influencers, and don't use me as your influencer. I'm just sharing ideas as a similar sufferer that I learned to eliminate the majority of my suffering and diseases by finding faith first. Fertile fatty foods. What is that? What does Kiltz consider fatty fertile foods? It's fatty meat. That's it. And then you gotta see You got to see, all right, the carnivore way. All right, we are ancient cave hunters, right? We wrote in a cave about hunting, not about grazing, right? We talked about the grazing animals and how we killed, cut, cleaned, and cooked. And then we ate around the fire. We told the mighty ancient stories because we are ancient human animals. And we have learned how we can control and we can be kind and generous and loving through faith first. And then get moving, right? Get moving. If it's on the snowboard or the skis or walking or your bike, right, Craig? Awesome. My friend is a carnivore. She says uses fermented cascara to clean out your bowels. Again, fasting is the best way to clean out your bowels, and bone broth. That's what I would do. You don't need anything else. Stick to meat, animal-based. That's the very top of the line. Now, again, your bowels don't need washing. If you simply fast, they'll do the cleansing. All right. What would you say to people who say that if you eat just carnivore and you don't eat much antioxidants, it could affect your sperm health? Well, antioxidants are a made-up scientific term to try to sell you snake oil, right? Again, oxidation must happen to burn the fuel. It's like a car, right? Your engine will not last forever. Impossible. But some fuels, like sugars, are simply just put alcohol and sugar into your Ferrari engine and see what happens. It is deadly. Right on. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Right, Don? All right. We're working on, listen, life is work. Go to work every day, love work every day in every way. And if you say, oh, I don't love work, my friends, you're going to die because no one's going to feed you. See, most people are like waiting for someone to feed them when you've been given life to get up and go do work. And work works wonders on worry, and it's the master class. That's what this is all about. I'm not a big believer of supplements. You don't need them. Although I do sell an organ meat and a beef liver supplement. We have a new label. But again, for those that are not eating meat and organ meats, maybe take the liver supplement. But again, do you need them? Maybe not. Good thing our bodies produce cholesterol. Otherwise, we'd be dead city. The cholesterol story as the cause of disease is not true. There's no evidence you need supplements, antioxidants, superfoods, which super fool us. Look at Sally Norton's book, Toxic Superfoods. They're killing us. They are killing us. Simple. All right. Let's see. Almost 6 a.m. Let's see. I got in my pottery studio yesterday. I did my weights, my bike, my reading, my listening. I was watching some of Saladino's stuff. Let's see. Who else was I watching yesterday? Ken Berry, Anthony Chafee. I always love watching Miss Maria Emmerich cook, but no cooking recipes and watching this next 5 days. Okay, feast it up today. You're going to do 3, even more meals if you want, but in my opinion, make it bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt. Feast it up, but focus on, oh, I can't wait for that next meal on Friday, right? Because I only eat once a week. And I only eat once a week. I don't eat Monday through Friday. I only eat on Fridays. I feast it up on Friday. That's another way. Some people do every day, every other day fast, but fasting is a spiritual important experience, like water, cold water immersion, right? Cold water immersion is great for all of us, right? Infrared sauna is another one. Absolutely. Get out in the sun, right? Get out in the sun. Take your shirt off, right? Get out there and bask in the sun. It doesn't have to be long. Pray over the food and make sure it's the best you can afford. Absolutely. And by the way, everyone can do carnivore. Now, again, Buy a whole cow, invest in it with your neighbors, right? Raise some chickens, get some eggs, get some goat, make some goat's milk. And we need to get back to our ancient past. That's what we need to do, right? Our ancestors' foods. Thanks for being here. Kidneys are great. Yes, I love kidney. I had some Alpine Butcher meats, the kidney, the heart, and I served it to Dr. Corley. He was like, that's interesting. I dry aged some of it. It was really good too. Must say I'm surprised that you picked the Cayenne over the G-Wagon. Well, I know there's so many. My favorite, the Cayenne GTS Coupe is a nice one, Don. But you know, the beauty of life is variety, but variety is mostly a killer, and you have to be narrow as an arrow to hit the target. So I'm kind of pretty narrow in what I focus on. I focus on faith first every day. I go down my thank you, God, Lord, Creator list every single day. Skiing, I like for skiing, snowboarding. I've been snowboarding for about 25 years, I think. Pigs aren't kosher, ruminant animals only. Absolutely, I agree. Look at it again. For some, they only eat ruminant animals. Some people can't eat pigs or decide not to, but depends on some of those raised in Spain and other places. Are there ways to raise them? Maybe not. Again, because a pig is not a ruminator like a cow, a bison, a buffalo, a goat, let's see, elk, right? But you got to eat the fat, my friends. You got it. A boy with a girl's name. How you doing? Let's see. Owen Benjamin is the king of Bertaria. All right. Thanks for stopping in. I can't eat pig, well, eat a rack of lamb. I love rack of lamb. Lamb, absolutely. Pray over food. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day. Again, for all of the energy of the universe, you're praying for the plants that provide you sustenance, for the animals, right? For all of life and nature's God-given energy to keep you on the vibratory energy of life and do something you're afraid to do. Every day I'm afraid, but I do it anyway because I got this guy named Jesus, Muhammad, Moses, Lao Tse. The whole group is by my side, right? It's like Star Wars, right? We're all fighting. Oh, I'm right. No, wait a minute. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. 72-ounce steak challenges. Oh, Don, does lamb have to be cooked? Well, no. Listen, again, you're in charge of what you put in the mind and the mouth and the motion of the miracle machine, the human body, the human life, right? And why is life the way it is? Because you think it is that way. You think it differently, it will be that differently. PIO higher than 1 ml. Yes. Nivesh, no, you can do 2 mLs, absolutely. All right, 5:54 in the morning. Jan Manor, awesome. Badia, Max, Kiru, Iman, Mom. Let's see, the I'd effect. It's all in the eye of the beholder. Remember, you're the creator of the story. Sunscreen comes from the inside. Eat animal meats. Absolutely. You don't need all those things, do you? Duped and vegan. Duped to be a vegan. Like to build Jeep XJ and lifted Chevy Express. I used to have a Volkswagen Bug, an Oldsmobile 442, a Grand Wagoneer, AMC wagon, a Pinto. I've had them all. All right, your kidneys on carnivore. Your kidneys function far better on carnivore. The plants contain oxalates, phytates, lectins, and more. You've been duped. You've been led by the lions who want the masked lions to eat the mush so they become the sheep. And we easily can dictate what the sheep do by feeding them mush. Mush makes us meek, but meat makes us the masters. It's really the simple master class. What does a lion eat? Pigs, cows, and sheep. What do pigs, cows, and sheep eat? Plants, and sometimes things in between. Dogs and cats were once wild lions and wolves. That's the simple story, right? All right, have a blessed day, Craig, Emilia. Carnivore is the way. Fermented foods, minimize, eliminate to masterize you, right? That's it. It's the simple answer. Listen, if you want to argue with the pig, remember they love the mud. If you have a different idea, just hold solid to it, right? Dr. Let's see, Ludkin and Ansel Keys, the sugar, Ludkin, I think is like, he said sugar is the cause of damage, and Keys said, no, it's fat. So fat, the fat proponents that fat is deadly had more money, more backing, more clout. The meat eaters are just, remember, they're the 5%ers. But listen, you want to fight with the pig or you want to eat the pig? My friends, you got to do it simple. Eat the pig. That's it. Short ribs, my favorite vegetable. Absolutely. Remember, listen, if you're a vegan vegetarian, you say, well, I'm going to do this 5-day fast, but I'm going to eat butter. Go for it. I'm going to drink bone broth. Go for it. I'm going to drink my coffee. Go for it. Again, we're working on a water fast. Don't drink so much water. Less water is better. Better. And don't forget, cold soaks, cold showers. Do your workout every single day. Workout is the physical body to get up out of bed. You don't need to use heavy weights. You just go for a walk, a bike ride, a swim. But most of all, you want to focus on the positive nature within your life. Thank you, God, for my house, my car, my clothing, my electricity, my family, my friends, my food, my work, my life. Bingo, done. My problems in life. They're the presents, the pieces of the puzzle that build your amazing life. Because one day you'll look back and say, wow, how'd that happen? Well, because I practiced seeing the unseen. That's it. Remember, a thought is not seen at first, but once the thought is created, it will create the reality. But it's critical for repetition in the thinking of the positive approach to your life, of the positive shifting and changing of the master way. And who's the master of your life? The last I looked, you are, right? Your doctor, the pope, the president, the professor, your parents, your brothers and sisters, they're not in charge of you. You are in charge of you. But you've learned, but now it's time to be responsible for you, right? Again, you've had the leash, you've held it a long time. It's now time to cut it and go wild, right? You are the wild type, the unique, individual, beautiful human being you are. All right, 5:59, Hockey Mom, awesome day. Game one, have a great game. Awesome. Listen, play the game of life. And remember, it's a mental game. That's all it is. It's a mind field. And the mind is the master of your mission of life. That's it, right? All right. Awesome day. Strict carnivore for over a month, half now, but I'm facing chronic diarrhea. It'll go away. Fasting. You gotta fast. The glycobiome. But sometimes you might need antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral, but talk to your doctor because of your long-standing, probably plant-based diet, low animal fat, there may be some damage that needs to be healed. But fatty meat, fasting, bone marrow, bone broth, and have faith in God. All right, I'll see you guys a little later, 9 a.m. This morning. I'm doing a live with Dr. Vega on my YouTube, Facebook channel. And then at 10, the Fertile Fireside Chat, CNY Fertility, by throwing a little bit of our other channels too. And then a couple others at 11 and 11 today. All right. I love everyone. Have an awesome day. Thank you, God. Plain Greek yogurt. I don't recommend yogurt at all. I don't recommend yogurt. I do cream and butter, but some people can't tolerate that. I do eggs. Some people can't tolerate that, but I do fatty ribeye steak every day. it's okay to take that higher dose. All right. I'm sorry if I didn't say hello in a way to everyone, but I'm here every day. Let's see. Control yourself or you will be controlled. Challenge yourself or you will be challenged. That is it. Remember, you're not a standardized test. Again, whether you pass or fail the standard test, it's irrelevant. You are not standard. You are unique and you are the master of your life. Start reading, writing, moving, and imagining that the gods are within you, and have faith, my friends, and check out drkiltz.com. Awesome day. See you later.